for the serious gamer.
Hey, what's going on, NextGenTactics? It's Guns for Hire here. And for those of you that live on the planet Earth, you're all well aware that Call of Duty just put out a new Black Ops multiplayer teaser trailer. I think it's just over a minute long, but it provides a lot of information in there. I was going to do an analysis sort of breakdown of it, but you know what? There's probably already a ton of videos out there doing that, and it's all going to be the same thing. So what I'm going to do is sort of highlight key features that I thought were interesting and problematic, and then give you my opinion of it. Just first of all, to let you know, this will be biased because I absolutely love Call of Duty, more so than any other shooter game out there. So for those of you that don't really like Call of Duty, or you're really big fans of other shooter games, this might not be your cup of tea. It is going to be biased. I mean, I can't help it. I love the game. It's like crack to me. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, Black Ops! Anyway, so this is going to be the next one, and it's coming out in November. Again, if you live on the planet Earth and you're a gamer, you're aware of this information. So the video, if you watch the video, again, a lot of familiar weapons. Familiar weapons in terms of more Modern Warfare 2 than anything else. Of course, because we're kind of closer to that time frame, and usually they don't go back too far. They want to use the most recent Call of Duty release and improve on that. So that's essentially what we're going to see here. You got the FAMAS, you've got the AUG, there's MP5K, the M16, yes, it's my favorite, and you guys are going to probably hate it. For those of you that hated the M16 before, I'm pretty sure you're going to actually hate this one even more, because from what I could see when I was watching the video, is the M16 is not semi-automatic. No, my friends. Nor is the FAMAS. It looks like both of them are fully auto. You know, it may have just been the way that it was rendered, but I'm pretty sure that both the M16 and the FAMAS look like they're fully automatic. And if they retain the same sort of accuracy, that's going to be a lot of problems. But you know what? I have faith, and I know some of you guys don't, but I have faith in Treyarch. Treyarch, in my opinion, is way better at balancing weapons than Infinity Ward. Infinity Ward, don't get me wrong, makes incredible games, and they really set the standard high with Modern Warfare. They really did. However, with the exception of the MP40, arguably, Treyarch does. I mean, I look at World at War and I think, you know, there really wasn't one weapon that was, you know, or a couple of weapons rather, that were really crazy. I mean, their noob tubes were rifle grenades, not a problem. I mean, they weren't near as bad as noob tubes, not a problem at all. So I have faith in Treyarch's going to be able to balance these properly, but that remains to be seen. I'm just happy that my M16 is about to go fully auto, baby. Yes, so we got kill streaks, and likely, from what I've seen, I can't see the kill streaks that they've shown, like the RC explosive car, and the other ones being sort of static, meaning like it's always, that's the third one, there's the fourth one, this is the fifth one. I think it's probably going to be similar to what Modern Warfare 2 was, in that you could customize your kill streaks. So I definitely think that's going to be coming back. There's a lot of similarities to Modern Warfare 2 in that trailer that are sort of, I think, are going to be carried on, like the customization, the titles and all that sort of stuff. The point system, even if you're looking at it, and I think Spider-Bite mentioned it, it's kind of an arcadey feel where, you know, you're like First Blood and all that sort of stuff popping up in the point system. The XP system, I should say, is very similar to Modern Warfare 2, which is usually what they do. Unless people hate it and then they try something new, but apparently people like it, so they're going to keep it going. So customizable kill streaks, fully auto weapons, in the case where they weren't before. What I like, I actually think this is an improvement, is the, what is it, the ballistic knife. Ballistic just means projectile, like something that moves. And it's the ballistic knife when he kind of goes pop, and that knife goes shooting out and strikes the guy, and he actually retrieves it after. I think that's actually a vast improvement from the throwing knife. Yes, I know you guys got there's some really cool montages out there where people just like randomly throwing out the throwing knife and it lands in someone's noggin. I think this one here is a little more precision, and hopefully requires a little more skill. Although, granted, they were cool when you just randomly threw it and you got those, but again, I mean, I'm thinking about not montage-y type stuff. I'm thinking purely for our perspective at NextGenTactics, which is strategy and tactics. So it's more about, you know what, I can use that weapon probably a lot better. I like things like the thermal spike camera. I think that's some really cool stuff. that, as soon as I saw that, I thought, you know what? A second I saw that, I thought of Search and Destroy, and I thought, you know what? When we play Search and Destroy, having a camera like that, maybe utilizing it, finding unique places to place that camera, will set the bar so damn high in Search and Destroy. Strategies will never be the same. And I'm a very, very big, and same with Spider Bite. If any of you guys have watched or maintained our channel, we're huge advocates, not advocates, but we play Search and Destroy. We're very tactical and we love those kind of games. And something like a thermal spike camera, I mean, that stuff's crazy. And as far as people hating campers, that RC remote control car, I mean, dude, what could be better than driving an RC car into some dude that's camping in a corner? You don't even have to pop your head up. You can just blow his ass out of there. It's great for you guys. The last one, the sniper rifle, of course, that's a bolt action. What is it? An L96. It's a UK, from the UK sniper rifle. Again, stating facts or caliber of it is irrelevant. It's a video game. They'll do what they have to balance it. But it is a bolt action rifle. It's an L96. At least I'm pretty sure it is. If I'm wrong, I mean, I checked the images, I Googled it, of course I did. Anyway, so that's looking cool. In terms of kill streaks, I mean, you got the helis, you got, and it looks like you got Semtex, you got what looks to be something like a Predator missile. I'm not exactly sure, but definitely looks very, very similar. I mean, the RC car is kind of cool. I like that, and I don't know what it is, what the thermal spike camera is going to be, whether it's an equipment, a perk, maybe it's a, I don't know, maybe it's a kill streak, you know, like a sentry gun. You got it came down and got a, all of a sudden, thermal spike camera. That's kind of cool stuff. Either way, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using that thing. And I'm pretty sure if the M16, well, whether the M16 auto is not, I'm going to be using it because I love the M16. I know, I'm a scrub. I'm still going to kill you with it. Yes, I am. So a lot of the familiar weapons, I think you guys are going to be, as far as weapon-wise, I mean, some of you guys hated Treyarch when they did World at War because it, you know, it went back to the old weapons, and you guys don't want to use that, and you want to use more modernized, familiar weapons, and that's exactly what this is. It's not quite right to present time like Modern Warfare is, but I mean, for the Pete's sake, I mean, it's the AUG, the MP5K, you got sniper rifles, normal bolt-action sniper rifles that are somewhat in this realm of today's society. FAMAS, all that stuff. So we're gonna, you know, we're gonna have new weaponry. The gameplay, the style, of course, it's Call of Duty. It's gonna be comfortable. You don't have to guess. It's not gonna be like, and I'm not crapping on Medal of Honor by any means. I'm just saying that, you know, it's hard to tell when you watch a trailer and you see the gameplay there versus when you actually play it, because the trailer, when you're watching it, can look normal and have a normal feel to it, or like your perspective of it, but when you play it, then you've got that weightiness, and you're like, a lot of people started complaining about that. Again, maybe they're not used to Medal of Honor. It's just kind of like the Battlefield stuff. Well, it's the same makers, right? So it's very hard to tell from trailers usually, but in this case, my beloved Call of Duty, you know for sure that the action, the movement, the game engine is going to be comfortable. It's going to be like, if you're playing Modern Warfare 2, you're going to be able to jump into this game right away. You're going to be able to jump in, and you're going to be able to get killed by a fully automatic M16, baby. That's going to be awesome. Are you kidding me? And some of you guys are like, this is garbage, I'm not playing it, blah, blah, blah. They'll probably balance it. Probably. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to it. It looks really good. Again, we got the link to the trailer. So if you haven't seen it, definitely see it. It's only a minute. It's not long. It's not long at all. And I've got it linked to the one at the Call of Duty website, of course, because that's where it came from. That's its home. Visit it in its home. Watch it in its home. Support its home, because they're the ones making it. Anyway, that's it. So if I've missed anything, I don't think I have. Like I said, I'm not going to do a full analysis. It's just sort of a quick perspective of the game itself and what I think it's going to do for us. And I think really this is kind of the step that I was looking for. I think Modern Warfare 2 sort of presented some interesting concepts. It wasn't a game changer. It was interesting concepts. Whereas like the customizable kill streaks, that sort of stuff, bling and stuff. And I think bling is back, by the way. Just I did watch an analysis, and I never even realized this, but one of the weapons has a silencer and red dot. So that to me says that bling's going to be back. And for those of you that love bling, it's right there. I don't want to get too all into the analysis or anything like that. And the last thing I want to quickly drop on this is I'm actually looking forward to this, because this is going to be kind of like a Modern Warfare-ish type game where, like, from the weapons perspective and the light and sort of the nature of the war, but Treyarch does an amazing job at map design. They make them a lot more intricate, and they usually make them a lot bigger. Infinity Ward is they don't create the best maps in the world. I mean, I look at World at War and I think they did a real kick-ass job at designing those maps. Yes, whether you don't like the weapons or the darkness of it or anything like that, but the actual layout of the maps, how to move within the maps, and encouraging certain use of areas of the maps. They do an excellent job of that. Whereas, you look at Infinity Ward, and some of their maps, most of their maps are not that big. They're not really, really big. They don't offer a lot of space, which I like the bigger maps. I like being able to move, get into position and everything like that, but that's me. Not good for running gunners though. Not good for running gunners, but they look like they've got a lot of tight spaces in some of these maps anyway. But you look at Infinity Ward, I just want to mention this one. If you got Modern Warfare 2 and you got the map packs, you look at Fuel. Fuel is the worst designed map that I've ever seen in my life. I actually like it. Don't get me wrong, I actually do like playing Fuel. But the use of the map was horrible. You've got 50% of the map that's almost completely underutilized. Maybe there's a couple of douchebags that are out and glitching in the rock, which they still haven't fixed. Thank you very much, Infinity Ward. Thanks for continuing to have that map ruined. Anyway, you got that whole area there, and really there's no real point in going out there. Most of the battles occur in the building area, in the warehouse and the offices there. That's where all the action takes place. There's only like the odd person that goes out there, and the only reason why you'd go out there is because there's that odd person out there. But generally it all comes back to that one side. So yes, great, you've created this monstrous map that Treyarch usually does, but really the usage of it is limited to about 50% of it. So it's not really a good design. Anyway, so I know, for those of you that aren't aware of it, Treyarch's I guarantee you they're gonna do an amazing job on map design. I'm really looking forward to this one. I'm actually more excited about this one than I was for Modern Warfare 2. Way more excited about this one. Just because of those components that are in there, and my kind of little bit of disappointment with Modern Warfare 2. I mean, again, I'm a Call of Duty crack whore, so probably shouldn't have said that. Makes me seem a little bit weird. Anyway, it is crack to me. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love it, and I still play it, and I'm doing Spec Ops right now on it. But I'm really, really looking forward to Black Ops. And for those of you that don't think it's going to look really good, I don't know what you're basing that on. I really don't. Unless you're an absolute hater of Call of Duty, then your opinion is irrelevant anyway, because you don't play it. So, but I really, in all honesty, I think this one's going to be really, really good. I'm looking forward to it, and I guarantee you I'm going to be playing the wazoo out of it. Yes, yes I will. M16 fully automatic. I'm Guns for Hire from NextGenTactics. I can't wait. Hopefully they have some sort of beta or a demo or something, because I need it. See ya.